Assalamualaikum everyone. I hope you all are fine. So today we are discussing about operating system. Before operating system, first of all, we would see that what is computer made of. Then we will talk about operating system, then its types, then what is desktop and what is icon. So moving towards our first topic, which is what is computer made of. As we know that operating system is an important part of computer, because if we want to talk with the computer then we need operating system, because operating system is the way of communication between user and the hardware. Hardware is your computer and the user is you. If you want to communicate with the computer, if you want to do a task to the computer, then there must be operating system which can help you to communicate with the computer. So, what is computer made of? Basically, computer is made of two things. One is hardware, which is your mouse, which is your CPU, which is your keyboard, which is your monitor, and which is your input-output devices. And software. Software means your operating system and a lot of softwares which are used in your computer. For the games, you will use some gaming softwares. For something searching, you can use Google, internet browser. For if you want to write something, then you can use MS Office, and in MS Office you use Word. So these are types of software. What is software? Anything which you can see, which you can touch, which you can feel. This is your hardware. In the hardware, that are your CPU, your monitor, your keyboard, your mouse, your printer, your scanner, your microphones. These are your hardwares because you can touch them, you can feel them. These have physical existence. But software do not have any physical existence. It is the just set of some instructions, set of some programs that perform some task in the computer which we can give them. So, examples of softwares: MS Windows, MS Office, KTurtle, Adobe Flash, Photoshop. KTurtle, if you want to draw something, you can use. And Adobe Photoshop and Flash are also used for some photo editing, some movie making. Then moving towards operating system. So, operating system, as we already talked about it, it is a software that helps the computer hardware. Computer hardware means your CPU, your monitor, to work with the other computer software. It is the way to communicate between the hardware and the user. It helps the user to get an output from the computer, because if you want to some output, then you give the computer some input. When you give the input, then operating system process on that input and operate some operations, then give you the output. Computer is no use without. If there is no computer, then you can use it. Without your operating system, you can't use your computer. Suppose if you have ears, then you can hear. If you don't have ears, you can't hear. If you don't have your eyes, then you can't see exactly like that. If there is no operating system, then computer cannot do anything. So, when you start your computer, operating system software start with it. From starting to closing, from starting to shutting down, your operating system works. You give the input, then This input is exchanged between the software and the CPU. Then it operates and gives you some output. Your input. So you have some input devices, and in the computer they have some input software like a keyboard. This is your soft. If you give something, some input, put some input, then it will move towards the CPU. In the CPU means Central Processing Unit, which is the brain of computer. It do some task. It operates some operation on that input and give you the output. And output is your monitor. Through monitor you can get your output, and through keyboard you can give your input. Then there are some types of operating system: single user and multi-user. Single user means, from its name it's clear that only one user can use that operating system at a time. So it allows only one user to work on it at a time. And it is mostly used on your homes. On that computers you use at your homes, and those mostly Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows XP are used at your homes. And Mac operating system is also used, but some professional use that Mac operating system. Then it's time to talk about multi-user. Multi means more than one. So it means it allows people to work on computer at the same time, more than one. More than two means 2, 3, 4 people work on the same operating system, on same computer at the time, at some different time. So the main computer, there will be one computer which is attached with the other computers. So that is type of multi-user operating system. There will be one main computer and there will be some other computers which are attached with that computer. These type of computers are mostly used in organizations, in banks, in hospitals, in railway stations, in airlines, where one man computer is connected with every computer, which monitor every person's computer, that what they are doing. So for that, Windows Server, Unix and Linux, these type of operating systems are used. Then Microsoft Windows, which is the most popular operating system, and it is started from when you start your computer till you shut down your computer. It works all the time. Firstly, when you switch on your computer, it get loads in the computer memory automatically. And you will see that when you switched on your computer, this type of screen has appeared. Then there will be a welcome message. After welcome message, after few seconds, you can see a screen on your desktop, on your monitor screen. That screen is basically called as desktop. In the desktop, there are small icons which you have seen. I think that my computer, recycle bin, and many other icons are team viewer. So these are your icons. These small pictures are called your icons. Okay, so these icons have some information about some programs. Then if you see that this one is like Word files, so these type of icons are called files. Then they have some other, a folder. In the folder there are a lot of files, there are a lot of folders, and there are a lot of information more about it. So these are called folder. Then this is the taskbar. What you are doing, it is seen on your taskbar. Okay, then we will move towards This is the start button, the Windows sign button. This is known as your start button. And when you click on it, this type of menu, which is known as start menu. In this start menu, you have all your programs, everything which you want to search and which you want to find, which you want to open it, which you want to use. It is available there. You can just search it. You can just click on the all programs and it will show you all the programs items. So icons on the desktop. As I tell you about that, these small pictures on the desktop are called icons. These some images like paint images, KTurtles, icons, and what they represent basically, icons represent about some files, some folders, some programs, some software. These all pictures are called icons, but these icons are also represent some folders like images folder. They have all images like KTurtle commands. This is a word file, means this represents a file, word file. When you double click on it, the icon, it will open. Then moving towards the files and the folders. Files and the folders. Any piece of information stored in the computer is in the form of file. Any type of information, important information stored in the computer is in the form of file. And file can contain data, programs, etc. There are different types of files, like some sound files. When we see that sound files means they have some audios. Movies files, then they have some movies. Then documents files means of some documents, words, Excel files, etc. Different types of the files represented by different icons. Every type of file is represented by different types of their icons. Like this is the image, desert is in this desert image. This is different type of icon, and file, KTurtle command file, word file. So it has some different type of icon. So their difference shows that they have different type of file. Each file is given a name that is useful to identify that what is basically this file is, what it contains. Either it's sound file, either it's movie, either it's picture or anything else. Every file has its name. Like every file, every folder has its also name, and folder store a lot of data, group of files, a group of folders in it. Then we said that what is the taskbar? This long horizontal line at the bottom of your screen is known as taskbar. It contains the buttons with icons which represent the programs that are open in the system. Those programs which you are working on it are shown on the taskbar, and it shows that you are working on these types of programs. Changing the position of taskbar, you can also change the position of the taskbar. It's by default at the bottom of your screen, but if you want to move it on your left, right, and the top of your screen, you can do it. On the next video, we can talk more about it. Till take care, Allah Hafiz.